Tenet is the first film I've been able to see in theaters since quarantine started, and I'm really happy that I got to be able to see it in theaters because it's one of those films where the setting and how you watch the film can really impact your viewing of it. So before we get into it, just a quick spoiler-free plot synopsis. A secret agent played intensely by John David Washington embarks on a humanity-threatening time-bending mission to prevent World War III. That's pretty much as deep as I'm going to go for now into the actual plot details, because if I go into it any further, it'll be entering spoiler territory. And believe me, the last thing that you want is this film spoiled for you. This is a film that demands to be watched and experienced in a theater where your only focus is on the film and there's no distractions. The plot moves very, very fast, so if you miss something, it will not wait up for you to think about it. So, let's get into my personal opinion and thoughts on the film. Well, first, I'd like to say that I really did enjoy watching this film. Just like any other Christopher Nolan film, the cinematography is absolutely outstanding, if not his best looking film to date. The special effects with all of the inverted shots absolutely blew my mind, and I'm still thinking right now about how they could have possibly accomplished something like that. There are scenes that must have taken weeks to shoot, and it really shows in how visually stunning it actually is. I'm still sitting here impressed. The next thing I would like to compliment on is the score of the film. It fits with the theme of time inversion so well with its heavy synth tracks. It really draws the audience into every single scene that's playing in. Ludwig Göransson, I really hope I'm saying that name right, he really shined in the film. Even when he recorded the score from his house because of COVID, which is insanely impressive. Along with the gorgeous cinematography and the intense score, the acting is just outstanding. John David Washington and Robert Pattinson are my main standouts. The energy and charisma that these guys bring to their roles really complements the film immensely. Robert Pattinson, man. After I watched his performance in Good Time, he really changed my opinion on him. And then when I saw him in The Lighthouse, which is one of my favorites, he instantly shot up to being one of my favorite actors in the entire game right now. Another stand-up performance is Elizabeth Debicki, who brings depth and emotion to her role. Of course, the film isn't perfect. Not many are. I would say that my biggest complaint is the first quarter of the film. It's just paced really fast, almost too fast to really enjoy what's going on. There's so much action going on, but you don't understand any of the characters and their motives, and you really don't get what's going on, which is a shame because the scenes are so intense, but you don't really understand the weight of what is really happening. And also, the film is really complicated, which can turn a lot of viewers off who aren't as willing to get invested in the storyline. For me, personally, I really didn't have a problem getting invested in the characters, but I can really understand why people would have a problem with that. With that being said, Tenet needs to be seen more than once to truly get the most out of it. It's a very unique concept with some professional level execution. With the amazing cinematography and set pieces, the well-acted characters, and the amazing score, I would highly recommend everyone go to the theater if you can to see it. I'm going to rate it a 7.5 out of 10. It's certainly not the most amazing Chris Nolan film ever made, but definitely is an entertaining watch. And with that, guys, I think that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching, I really appreciate it, and if you're not subbed already, why not sub? It helps me out, doesn't cost anything, and I'm going to be reviewing more movies to come, so thank you guys, hope you have a good day. Later.